Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. Like the sign says, simple pleasures. Take a walk and see what's blooming. Got a wonderful blessing in the rain a couple of days ago. Helped the calla lilies to come out. The little fairy garden, which the grandkids love rearranging for me, which is great. Put out another grapevine on the other side of the arbor, which it's doing really good this year. And then I had roses I was hoping to climb. They haven't done so far, so there's another grapevine there. So hope someday we'll have some fresh grapes. Kind of been fighting with the armadillos, trying to keep them out and keep them from digging up everything. The rain helps. They don't come in the yard as bad. Got some daisies that will soon be blooming. Pansies have stayed real good, even though usually they're gone by now. And I don't know what the name of this ground cover is, but it is from last year, has spread, and is so cute with little blue flowers on there. And I put out some dead nettle, I believe it is. Never had it before. See what it does in the space where the Easter lilies were. Got the ground cover. And our magnolia tree is dropping yellow leaves everywhere. It's a job to keep those picked up. The peonies have already bloomed. They were beautiful this year. We just have the foliage left. Balloon flowers getting ready to bloom. I'm trying to get this little area under the forsythia bush with some corbel and fern and some hostas to grow. And we have our lilies, which, like I discovered, that's the one thing that will grow under the bird feeders. They seem to like the sunflower residue. Another calla lily. It hasn't started blooming yet. The dianthus did, a few of those died out, I think, over the winter. They've came back enough to add some color. I'm letting some of the volunteer sunflowers go ahead and grow so the birds can have some seeds on those. I believe this is sedum. It's blooming. And the lilies are getting blooms on them. And one of my favorites, they are so hardy, are the coneflowers. I thought about waiting till they were out, but you know, it always seems like we're waiting for something to bloom, but that's part of the enjoyment of it. Got the Shasta daisy in the pot. And up along the hill, the roses blooming out good this year. Added a lot of phlox to alongside the walkway. They bloomed out really pretty and stayed pretty for a long time this year. And added a clematis. It is really beginning to bloom. And our sod that we put out has finally recovered, which I'm thankful for that. Got some beautiful hanging pots for Mother's Day. Electricity's out right now, so don't have the water fountain sound. Tom found me some rocks These just came from our creek bed, and they're so interesting. Got the ice plant there, and then the sweet potato vine. I love the idea of the rocks to add some hardscape. There's more phlox. We had a rabbit earlier this season that was eating this one back, but he disappeared, and it's grown back. Another one of the interesting rocks that Tom has found. So thankful for the rain. The wisteria bloomed beautifully this year, although I seem to have gotten the wisteria that has a smell that's not pleasant. So at Mother's Day, the kids were kind of complaining. It does have a few more blooms coming out on it, but it's so pretty. Gives shade to the hanging chair. And another flower for Mother's Day, hanging flower for Mother's Day. Found these zinnias. I always find all these flowers on the clearance. I love to do that and bring them home and nurse them back a little bit and then enjoy them the rest of the season. The Lenten rose is spreading. This is one with the green blooms, and this is the one that has the pinkish color blooms. And then the bleeding heart from our grandma's house, as well as the corbels. And I added some more succulent type things to the rock garden this year. We do have our Japanese maple. I believe that's what it's called. It came back beautiful colors. And here's another one of the large rocks Tom found. Some lavender, some more phlox. This was my mom's out of her garden that I transplanted. Everything's so green and pretty. Our little tree the kids used to step on, the grandkids, it's gotten big enough they don't do that anymore. The snowball bush bloomed really pretty this year. And we added this weeping cherry tree just a few days ago. They're so interesting. So I'm hoping it does well here. We've been doing a little bit to the front of the house. Seems like I'm always working in the back garden. Worked on that little planted area there a little bit. And walking up to the front, did some hostas here. We've got hostas under the deck, as well as ivy. Here's a little hosta garden. Then on up to the front steps. Hope you guys all have a great day, blessed day, and I enjoy sharing the garden. Hope you all have enjoyed the little walk this morning. So nice and cool. Honeysuckles smelled wonderful this year. Have a blessed day.